And we're back with part 2 of the stream because the game crashed. I wonder if that has anything to do with the update. You know how they love to put bugs into the game. So we got done with the Citadel Wars, my thoughts on the 7.5 update. We did our 6 battles. That's pretty much all we could have done anyway with that. We're going to move on to the class event in part 2. But yeah, if you want to see the new stuff, the 7.5 update, the Citadel Wars, my fight against the Citadel Guardian, my thoughts so far on it, go watch the part 1. I'm sure most people are just going to watch part 1 anyway, because it's just going to be the class event and everything else. But I didn't want to leave y'all hanging with a short 39-minute live stream, so here's part 2. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. So I gotta set it all up again. So fun. What up, Dez? What up, Sana? Dude, the game crashed. You guys saw that blue... You saw it crash, I feel like. I think you guys saw a game crashing live on stream. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Hopefully they get all that worked out by Saturday, the chatathon, which I haven't mentioned yet. It's Saturday morning at the butt crack of dawn. We're going to do the new account playthrough, which should be really fun, in my opinion. Because, you don't even get diminishing returns until later on in the game. So we can play for potentially 8 hours, new account playthrough, and never get bored. With the game, yeah, you might get bored of me, but you won't get bored with the game, because it'll be a new account. I gotta set the whole freaking stream up again. I'll put a chapter in so you can skip all this. Every single update, man, they got bugs, glitches. I'm guessing that's part of it. I don't know what I was doing at the time. I think I was just doing this right here. I just went into the class event and it crashed. Save. I got my playlists. Yep. Intro. New title. And... Come on. Come on. Let me find the chat, and it's got me on a whole different video now. Let me go back to our channel, go back to the live stream. What are you doing? Okay, that's good. Details. Alright, I'm back in the chat, live chat. Who are the quickest people to jump over to the new stream? We got Dez, Sana, and Beg for Mercy. Hey, I would suck to lose a battle in that. It is high stakes. It's kind of like Guild Wars almost. You don't want to lose. So it is high stakes. Pretty much wand, you have to use the wand. You might want to use Elementalist, but I don't think I did in that. Where are you trying to fight at, Beg? Like, where'd you lose at? Which one did you choose? Alright, that's wrong. I gotta switch this. But we're gonna do the class event in this part. We already did the Citadel Wars and all that. I already gave my thoughts on it, which, if you want me to recap, it's 6 battles of PvP. And we're already doing that anyway. So what I equated it to was the XP booster, where it tells you to do something that you were already going to do anyway. So, and then being in a bigger alliance, you're going to get less rewards, but you'll guaranteed get them, because it determines how much of the reward you're going to get based on how many people are in the alliance. So I almost think it's smarter to go in the worst alliance, get extra stats, and have a chance at winning the leaderboard. Because you're still going to get your gold marks for fighting your 3 battles, for fighting the Citadel Guardian. You're still going to get those gold marks no matter which alliance you're in. But if you're in the worst alliance, you get like extra stats, and you have a chance at winning the leaderboard. If you're in the biggest alliance, you guarantee get whatever reward there is at the end of the rainbow. But there's so many people in it that it gets split between way more people. And you're not going to win the leaderboard. So it's up to you what you want to do. I don't think you can really make a wrong choice. And like I said, I think eventually people are gonna leave that. Everybody's gonna join one right now. There's gonna be a few people that don't. So like 75% of the people are gonna be in one alliance because they want to be in the winning alliance. But over time, I bet you it evens out because they're going to realize, oh, I'm getting 1 gold mark for winning because there's 50,000 people in this alliance. When I could go to like the second place, try to win and maybe get more, or I could go to the last place, get more stats, maybe win the leaderboard. You know what I mean? It's up to you which one you want to do. It might not be like that's what it seems like at the moment. I'm not 100% sure, but that's how it's feeling to me. And like I said, I don't think this is it, Chief. I don't think this was what they needed to do to bring back old players. I think a couple curious Georges will come back to see what's up with the alliances, but it's not going to hold their attention and keep them playing like when they already left. This isn't going to bring people back. It'll appease the people that are still here for something. It's something new, but like I said, normally an update has another big section of something else, and this was all that there was, really. I mean, they did a couple things, but quality of life stuff, not like big new additions for a 7.5 update, which the next biggest one is going to be 8.0. Like, nobody cares about 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.6, 7.7, but 7.5 should have been something really big and amazing, and it feels like it's missing a giant chunk. Like, this was a good start, but then where's the other thing? You know? But just in case you didn't watch the first part, there's a little bit of what I was saying. Alright, we got Slayer class event. We got Drac Zum. It's probably going to be similar to Underspire or some other things we've done this week. Man, the options are horrible. So what weapon? Class event. Class event. Okay, do we have anything... Do we have any, like... We got the gem hammer. I don't like that, but... Got Moira, she's okay. We got this guy, bonus red. We could do Dawnbringer. Well... Just looking at their traits, see if there's anything I can use. Wow. There's like nothing. This is horrible. This class event's butt. I don't know, y'all. Maybe you can make a maybe you can make some sort of like skull team. Blue gems to doom skulls, green gems to doom skulls, and then use like a doomed weapon. Maybe glaive. And we just need one more troop. We got Griff. Does anybody do... Conjure a Bone Storm. Green gems to brown. And he uses yellow. Might go with this guy. Could rather do... Oh no, let's see what happens. We just don't have any good mana generation. It's gonna be... slow. We'll do Titan for the Brown Storm, which we can turn the Brown to Doomskull with the Glaive. And we can get everybody else up. The Brown Storm. Banner. We gotta have green. And then brown. Green, brown, minus yellow. I guess, even though we have a yellow. There's no other color that we can minus, except for red, not want to minus King Bloodhammer. And I want green, because our glaive is going to have trouble getting up otherwise. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what y'all are saying first. I'll put a chapter in so everybody can skip it. Des says I'm here. You saw it? Yeah, you saw it crash. Yeah, I want to know which one you're doing, Beg, just for reference. Yoke says I'm here, but on the phone for work. I don't work as much as Chad. Chad says he only works 40 hours. I think it's just like I stream every time he works. But I see him on other streams talking about work too, so I don't know. Beg says Mirage, they had Wand and double Tesla teams. Yeah, I guess I did the other one, so... Wand and Elementalist all the way. Everybody, no one's here saying it's amazing and they love it. I heard people a little bit excited before they played it, but once you play it and you realize it's just kind of the same old, same old. Wand. You did Doomed Impaler, Garnisherlin, and a few others. Is Garnisherlin an option here? Or are you talking about the, This is freaking Draxum Dwarf. So annoying. I think you're talking about the PvP. Citadel Wars, though. Alright. See how this goes. I should probably change my medals and put a chapter in. Got Slayer, class, high. At the 11:20. I hate that I had to do 2 streams. Alright, we need to get that glaive up. We could take this. I want to take skulls, get a kill. Get a big old brown. We need green, we need green. Brown again. Alright, we can convert. I think we'll do that. Get a kill. Not bad. Might only do 2 teams for this, because it seems pretty horrible. It's pretty horrible restriction. Do a high level and a low level. Dez doesn't like it. Yeah, does anybody like it? So let's do a poll. Start a poll. And we'll leave it up for a bit, because I know it's going to take people a while to get over here and realize where we're at. I'm going to do a poll. Do you like the new update? And I mean, like, do you like it as in... I don't know how to phrase it, but... I mean... Was it everything you was hoping for a 7.5 update? Is it living up to your expectations of an update? Like, it's not bad, so... I don't know, I'll just say, do you like the new update? You can take it however you want, I guess. In my mind, that means, is it everything I was hoping for, and is it going to help the game? And am I excited about playing it every week? And do I think it will last and not just be an afterthought in a few months? But if you just want to do it like, oh yeah, it's better than nothing, it's up to you how you want to vote. There might be some, oh yeah, it's better than nothing people out there that hit yes. They like it. But yeah, like I was saying, Chatathon this Saturday, gonna be fun. Let's save May. May's been a little bit tough. Chatathon, we'll save it probably, hopefully. I don't know, I'm trying to decide, am I gonna like go for the 8 or 9 hours, or should we just like try to beat the last time? Which is probably what I'll do. Like, I don't wanna overdo it. Whatever we got last Chatathon, we'll just try to beat that, most likely. Unless we're just having fun and it's going great, and you know, there's always potential for it to go 8 or 9 hours, but if we're just kind of like skating by and barely making it, I might say, you know, hey, let's just go for like 6, 7 hours instead of 8 or 9. We'll see how it feels when we're there. We'll play it by ear. I could imagine playing a new account playthrough for 9 hours and it'd still be fun the entire time. But I could also imagine me losing my voice at the 6-hour mark and having 2 hours of no voice, so you never know. Alright, let's do one more with this. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. That's what I was saying. Like, your definition of whether you like it or not is going to be up to you. I don't hate it because it's not egregious and it's not annoying and it's not like something that's making me do extra stuff. Pretty much, it's kind of like the arena of updates. Arena doesn't like make you do anything. It's not making you spend gems. It's not making your guild doesn't care if you do it or not. Like there's no shop, there's no leaderboard, there's no investment. You can do it or you don't have to do it. Like it's almost like the arena of the updates. It doesn't hurt and it doesn't, but it's not helping either. Kind of like the game, the people that the player base. Like, if you do it, you're going to get more gold marks. It's like Arena. If you do Arena, you're going to get better at the game, and you're going to get offers. But you don't have to. It's more like the XP booster, really, like as I keep saying. It's an added benefit to something that you were going to do anyway. You're already doing it anyway. They just gave you extra stuff for doing it in a different way. Alright, we need green. Let's kill the bird. Got a big old blue. This guy will convert green gems to brown. But that would not give us an extra turn. This one will convert green gems to doom skulls. Let's just do it. There we go. Rantathon and After Dark are always fun. I know. I feel like they are. I always get anxious about it because I'm afraid it's going to fail. Like, one of these days we're going to get on there and it's not even going to... It's going to go just the free hour and then we're going to... Or it's just going to go like 2 or 3 hours and it's going to fart out at 8 in the morning and nobody's going to be there, you know? It's like when you have a nightmare about going to school naked. That's the chatathon for me. Like a nightmare of going to school naked. Never is going to happen. You're never going to go to school naked, but you still are scared of it anyway. We're already past school, and why would you ever show up naked? It's not going to happen, but it's still scary when you have a dream about it. Chatathon's been successful every single time, but it's still scary when I fire it up and I don't know what's going to happen. It could be embarrassing for me if it only goes 1 hour and nobody shows up, you know? Or it only goes 2 or 3 hours and then it's just a regular live stream. I might as well just did a regular live stream. And then in that case, why is it called the Chatathon if it only went 3 hours? We do 3-hour normal live streams. You know, see what I mean? It's kind of anxiety stressful for me. So I would call that a failure if it only went like 3 hours because we do that all the time. That's nothing new. It's not even different. I might as well just call it a Saturday live stream. I'd probably take Chatathon out of the name and just say, oh, we did a live stream. I guess we didn't do the Chatathon this month. There you go. There's a team you could use. I'm struggling to come up with anything. It seems to be working decently. Like, if you can get up that glaive, you can just cast it and win early, and then later on you're going to line up skulls. Alright, I'll try to make a low-level team. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if you consider the doomed weapons low-level. I usually consider them at least mid. Like, there is nothing for low-level players. Like, what are you going to do? You could do, like, Griff, I guess. He is an epic. Destroy a column, deal splash damage to random enemy boosted by blue gems destroyed. Let's throw Griff over there. There's just like barely any options. Might do like a triple Griff with like Jar of Ice. Because if you use the, if you use, like, Osha's Tome, you're going to be all blue and yellow. I want that, at least a little bit of green there. Let's see how this goes. We got a Summon, we got a Blue Storm. Clear Filter. Banner is definitely blue, and probably blue-green. Let's go with that. Class. I don't know. Guess Bard. Yellow class with a 50% start. Banner. We already did. So I'm trying to make something for the low-level players. Even though it's all epic, at least it has no legendary, no mythic, no Dawnbringer, no Red Macaco or Wand. Or I'm trying here. Might not be the greatest, but... You want to throw something else on the end instead of 3 Griffs? You might have to. It's like, let's try to get up this jar. Now let's make us a Blue Storm. That should help things along. It's our first Griff. He's going to do splash damage. Destroy a column, deal splash damage to a random enemy visited by blue gems destroyed. So, column with a bunch of blue in it. We got 2, we got 3, we got 2, we got 1, we got 2. Let's do the one with 3. And we only have a couple options for colors. Alright, do it again. Column 2, 1, 2. Probably doesn't matter, but let's go here. And they're dead. Yeah, timestamp, good idea. This is like low/mid. It is 3 epics, but I don't know what else. You just use black manacles and throw 3 pieces of crap on your team otherwise. Black manacles with Titan, just take a bunch of brown and purple if you have to. Alright, let's show this again. Bonebinder, yeah. I thought about him a couple times. Makes a bunch of skulls if you get like green, I think. Let's get the jar up. Get a kill. Get another kill. Shoot the jar. Just making a blue storm. Which will help with our damage and with our mana generation. Have a blue storm. Alright, we got 2 here, 3 here, 3 there. Let's go with this. He shot the same one twice? What's up with that? Oh, I see. Just splash damage to a random enemy. Of course he did it to the first slot with nothing around it. We got... Let's take this. Now we got all 3 of them. 1. Did Yoke says, I think it might get annoying when we all get sweaty wrestler teams and they have buff 30 or 40% stats. Yeah, it could. Oh, it's going a little bit okay, Sana. We have we found one that we like, and we're setting up a tour. So it's stuff is happening. It's just so slow and hard and annoying. Yeah, we have a whole new different... We're trying again, basically. We've been trying. We've been trying. It's all the way next week, though, because we had to do whatever the next day off that Mrs. Cinny has, and, like, it's not... Her next day off isn't until next week, and we have to do it at a certain time because the kids are actually still in school next week, so we can't do it too late in the day. So we had to find a day that worked for us, so it's not like... I think it's, like, next... I forget what day it is, but next week sometime. It's in a different state, too. Might move to a different state. That'd be cool, because I don't know. I just don't like people around here. I don't know. And I've always been like that, too. I don't know. Definitely wouldn't recommend it. Especially in this exact area. I mean, there might be nice places in Ohio. I'm sure there is. I definitely don't recommend where I live. Bunch of annoying people, mostly. 2! Just do that with the Doom Skull. Big old red. Free skulls. I'm gonna try moving to a different state, maybe. There's something in the water around here. It makes everybody talk like they're... You know what? But they think their poop don't stink, too. It's weird. It's so weird. They all look like a Humpty Dumpty. They all look like a big, giant egg Humpty Dumpty. But they think their stuff don't stink for some reason. And then they all talk like their umbilical cord was around. Yeah. I don't know how to say it nicely. They're inbred. Such a weird combo. Kill him. I'm from near here, too. I'm not from here where I'm living, but I'm from, like, 10 minutes down the road. I feel like it wasn't as bad where I live, where I was born, but I guess everybody would feel like that. Alright, one more. Might as well. Des says I'm using manacles, gem hammer, griff, bone binder. It's all I have, but it's working. Yeah, I try to, like, avoid people, but it's impossible. They're all like, look at me, watch me, Papa Willie. That's the other thing. They all want everybody to look at them and say stuff to them. Like, I want the opposite. I want to live on a farm somewhere with no neighbors. I'd rather talk to animals. Alright, what do we need? We really just need that one, but I'm being stupid. They're gonna summon now. I'm making the battle take longer. Let me kill this, and now, yeah. Alright, here we go. That's fine. We win. Not my favorite team ever, but not horrible either. Definitely will get the event done for you without any legendaries or mythics. The worst thing about this team is that you only have 3 colors. You got blue, yellow, and green. So if you want to throw something else on the end of the team, I completely understand. Just make sure it's not blue, yellow, or green. Make it some other color. Sana says, I want a house surrounded by a big ditch with pike poles in it and a drawbridge. That'd be sick. Like a sound barrier, too. So no matter what, even if they scream, watch me, Papa Willie, you still won't hear it. Look what I can do. If you won't hear look what I can do from 5 miles away. It's like every other sentence. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Even the adults. Look what I can do. Let me walk back and forth in front of your house 50,000 times a day. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Go away. If you disappeared right now, I would not give a F. If you all of a sudden did not exist, I wouldn't care. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's just the truth. Random neighbor that I never talk to, that walks back and forth in front of my house every day 50 times. If you just disappeared off the planet, I wouldn't care. I'm just saying. I probably wouldn't even notice. Pretty much anybody that's not inside of my house, that, except for you guys, you know, there's people that are cool throughout the world. I'm just saying, right around me, right around here. They can disappear off the face of the earth and I wouldn't care. Alright, so that was that. We want to do anything else? Let's do like an hour today, like on this one, since we already did 30 minutes on the other one. So let's play the game normally. Unless there's something you guys want to see, like I can do Tower of Doom. That's something. I can do Underspire. That's something. Or I can just play the... Let's do another poll. Let me end the poll. In that first poll that I almost forgot about. Looks like most people are not liking the new update. It's about what I was thinking. 60-30. All they had to do was update the treasure hunt as another thing on this 7.5 update. Is my mic gonna die now? Can't win today, y'all. I don't think it's dead yet, but it's beeping at me. Let me get my power cord just in case. Been having quite a week so far. Yesterday, the EverQuest video, computer crashed like twice. You guys see it with your own eyeballs. Like sometimes like people think I'm being crazy when I say I get every single red light. And all I say is, let's just pay attention this time. Like when we're driving, just pay attention. I just want to show you how crazy it is. That's all. Like I know I complain about it all the time, and you think I'm just being like I'm exaggerating. But just pay attention this time as we drive from here to there. How many red lights I get? And we get 7 out of 8. You know, we get 7. There's like 8 There's 8 lights between my house and where we're going, and I'll get 7. I'm like, isn't that crazy? Like, just remember like how crazy this is. And then like on the way back, I said, watch, dude, we're gonna get like at least 6. And then on the way back, we get 6. I'm like, we just got 13 lights out of 16. 13 red lights out of 16. Like, how does that happen? And then the game crashes on livestream today. You'd think I'm just... Okay, I was talking about EverQuest yesterday. Oh, my computer crashed a couple times. My mic didn't work. But then it literally happens on livestream. The game crashes. So y'all can see it. I like when other people can see that I'm not just exaggerating and being crazy with the tinfoil hat. Like, this stuff happens all day to me. It slows me down. It makes me look incompetent, like I can't get stuff done because all my stuff crashes and dies in 5 seconds and sucks. And there's weirdos being weird all day around me. Thanks, Anita, for the gifted if I didn't say it. I see it there. Went to Allison. Thank you so much. You're a legend, Anita. A doorbell with yeah. Epic Trials, if you guys want to see that. Here, we'll do another poll. I'll let you guys pick. We got, 15... We got like 20 minutes left, so... Yeah, I shout out Sana all the time. Shout out to Sana. She's big help. Especially on Discord and moderator here. Just reminding me to do things. Like, Sana's amazing. Yeah. Do it. King G City's here. You got into my guild. Nice. I told you a spot would open up. That's good, dude. I love it. Gotta fill that guild up with people from the channel. Then they eventually forget about the channel. Hey, if you went through that guild, I can show you right now. I won't mention like who's not around anymore as far as on the channel, but if you go to my guild, a lot of these people are related to me in some way. I think Mr. Extreme, kind of. I don't know if I would... Twisted, I've been around for a long time. Cookie is Alley. Daz was in my last guild. Downtown was in my last guild. I feel like Tired of Ruby and maybe. I'm not sure with that one. I think this guy was maybe in my last guild. Maybe. Maybe Mike. You know. It's a lot of people. There's Mark. You know, see what I mean? Like, 10 people out of the 30 are related to this channel, kind of. They might not hang around anymore on the channel, but they used to, and that's how they ended up joining my guild and then following me to this guild, so... No matter what, like, is going on these days, hopefully they remember that part. Some people don't like to remember, like, the chain of events of how things actually happened. They just remember what happened yesterday. Yeah, it just crashed on the live stream today. It's weird. Let's do another poll, see what you guys actually want to see. Because I'm here for you. I'm here for you. What you wanna see? Tower of Doom. I'll do it quick, too. Tower of Doom, Underspire. Somebody said Epic Trials, so I'll put it on here. And then, Vault Keys, I guess. Is there anything I'm missing? Tower of Doom, Underspire, Epic Trials, Vault Keys. We already did PvP, we already did the class event. I think that's pretty good. Tower of Doom, Underspire, Epic Trials, Vault Keys. You want to see Gemma? Oh my god, the newest trip is the best! It's so cute! I'm making a team full of hags. Because the hags are just so sexy. Oh my god. And the new mythic is a hag, so it's good. Spend all your keys on it. Right now. You won't regret it. Just put it with the wand and Stellarix. Oh my god. It's like the best. And then we'll play Treasure Hunt. There's Gemma for you. She's the smartest Gems of War player in the world. That's her thing. Alright, let me, I'll play the game normally until you guys decide what you want to see. I want to give you at least 5 minutes or so to vote. Complete a delve. I'll go do that. It's on the XP booster. I'm working on a new one now, because I got Hellgate done. So I've been working on Indridge's Palace, because I think it's going to be the easiest, even though I'm the furthest away. I feel like it might be the easiest one to complete. It does have a lot of rooms. I just feel like the pure faction's not going to be bad, I don't think. You downloaded Puzzle Quest 3? If that happens, it's going to be after the new account playthrough, just for a time reference. I don't know how long the new account playthrough is going to take. I'm looking to go to like level 200 or so, and I'm not even 100% sure on that. Like, I want to end at a good time. I want to make sure I get a certain amount of stuff done in the new account playthrough. But I don't want to go too far to where the viewership is falling, because it happens. There's a sweet spot for sure. With new account playthroughs, you got to realize the sweet spot. People love watching at the beginning. And even the second, the third, the fourth. But it's once you get to a certain point, and you're kind of just doing your adventure board every day, your dungeon every day, your 3 delves every day, you joined a guild and doing guild events, and once you kind of get into the daily, normal grind on a new account playthrough, that's when people stop watching. It's like they want to see you pick what weapon you're going to pick, and like what first class you're going to level up, and what's your first team, what's your second team. They want to see you like get into your first guild and pick your masteries and, you know, beat a lot of the quests and open up everything. But once you get that, once you're into the normal Gems of War gameplay loop, that's when they stop watching. And it's like even a little bit before that. It's like right before you get into the normal gameplay loop is when people quit watching a new account playthrough. Because it's not different anymore. You could just watch my main account. Kinda. Like, it'd still be, like, decent. There is a drop-off at some point. And that's where I'm looking to be done. Because I've already done... This is my third new account playthrough. So at a certain point, you're not going to see something new anymore. We've already done it before. Twice. Once we get past the things that we haven't seen before, and then past all the cool stuff that people actually want to see, that they always want to see with a new account playthrough, we gotta realize that before I'm doing like 5 unnecessary weeks of it. If somebody wants to tell me, because I might not even realize it. How do I get in there? So I might not even realize it until it's too late, a couple weeks too late, but... Oh yeah, I gotta do the Battle Crashers. Yeah, sometimes I can't get to it, I know what you mean. You have to go into the games menu and then get back out, and it lets me... I'll try to show that today. Like on PlayStation, there's a couple things in the game where you have to like do a little dance before you're even allowed to click on it. Like you saw the bronze campaign tasks on Monday that I showed you, where I have to do a little dance just to click on it. Or you got to pick bronze first, I guess, which is still a little dance. You got to do a little dance. You're not allowed to do gold and then silver and then bronze. No, no, no. You must do bronze and then silver, then gold. You can't do silver and then gold and then bronze. No. Same with the Battle Crasher. You can't just pick it whenever you want. You got to go into the game modes and then go back out. It should be accessible whenever you want it. You should not have to do a little dance just to click on a game mode and see how many crowns you got. Alright, I'm just doing a delve for the XP booster. Bang. And I'm working on this one slowly anyway. I only have like 2 or 3 left to do. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3. Zara's lair. Hey, what up, Mark? Yeah, we had a couple little ones. I kind of ranted about the update. About how I don't think it's like it, Chief. And then about, you know, neighbors and how I hate where I live, like just this area. That's a couple and we crashed, and this is the second stream. So, but look, I can't. Here's a perfect example. Just like the other day. Pushing buttons, right? Won't let me go down there. Maybe I can go up from the bottom? Hold on. Did I find a new fix? Either way, though, it's not letting me go down there. If I go up, though, does it work that way? No, look. Oh, wait. Oh, it went up to my portrait. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah, you can't go up either. Now it lets me. You have to go somewhere else and then go back. So I went to my portrait and I came back and now it works. Isn't that weird? I usually go to the games menu and then just come back out and then it works. Like the first time you try to go to the Kingdom Pass every day on PlayStation, you can't get to it. You have to go into something else and then back out, and then you can get to it. You can either go to your like portrait up here, or you can go to the games menu. It'll let you. But it's like stuck and you can't get to it at first. What if a person didn't know? Like you're an early mid-game or late early game player. Like, where's this Kingdom Pass everybody's talking about? I can't even get to it. How do I get to it? You can't get through it through the games menu. You might realize once you go in here and don't see it, and then you back out, and then you can go to it, but... Imagine it's the first thing you're looking for on a day, like, oh, I heard there's a new Kingdom Pass. And I just started playing this game a month ago. I want to see the new thing. Let me go find it. And then you can't even get to it. This is stupid. Where... Alright, what do we got here? We got some gems. Alright, the poll, when I'm done with these gems, I'll end the poll. So go vote on the poll if you haven't voted already. You got 3 battles worth of leeway to get up, go to your mouse or your controller or your keyboard and vote or your phone. Vote on the poll for what you want to see for the last 15 minutes of the stream. It's going to look like I only did an hour stream, but that's because we already did 39 minutes on the other one, so you got to add them together. That's another thing with the new account playthrough on the chatathon. We could do other... If we really wanted to, we could probably figure... We could do more things, really. Even though it's... like, we do PlayStation. Like we normally do with the chatathon. We're doing it on the main account, so we can do more things on Gems of War. But if we do the OBS new account playthrough, there's less diminishing returns with playing Gems of War that long, because it's a new account. And we're on OBS, we can like do what I can like pop stuff up on the screen. I don't know. If we wanted to look at something real quick, like the top 10 action movies from the 1980s, I could probably pop it up on the screen, because OBS is more versatile like that. With PlayStation, I can't do any... Like, it's just this and nothing... You have to, like, end the stream to even play a whole nother game. With OBS, I would just have to fire up a game and bring it into the stream, and then it would be there, I think. Alright, let's end this thing. This poll. Let me look at it. Oh, for real? You guys still want the Epic Trials? I thought everybody would be done with that. You guys vote on it quite a bit. That's one of those things I just don't know. Like, people think a certain way. I say this all the time. Like, people used to think that their Guild Wars Defend team was actually scoring points based on how it performed, when it doesn't matter. You get the same amount of points no matter what, whether it wins or loses, just for setting the different troops, right? But people thought that they had to like make an awesome team that got a bunch of points, but you don't get points for how well your Defend team does. You get a static amount of points for just setting the different troops. Some people think pets, you have to put the certain pet on your shoulder to get the stats, and I didn't know that until people started saying it, and I'm like, no. It's just your stable gives you all the stats. It applies it to a team based on what's on your team. So I didn't know you guys wanted Epic Trials, so it was good I ran a poll. Basically what I'm saying. If I was going to guess what you guys wanted to watch right now, I would think it would be like one of the other 3 options, basically. I had no idea. I mean, I do recently, like I've been seeing you guys pick Epic Trials, but before I started doing the polls and asking, I probably would have been doing like Underspire right now, or Vault Keys, or Tower of Doom. But we'll go do Epic Trials since the majority that voted wanted it. Strakzum. Trials. 250. Some people are just starting with it. That's true. You make Epic Trials look so easy, that's why I want to see it. I still haven't beat one. Yeah, you'll get there, man. Most of gyms are going to Dragonite and Epic Trials. That's smart, Yoke. That's exactly what I did. Because you can get both of those done, and that's done. Imagine if you had to choose between, like... I don't know. If there was an equivalent to, like, bills that you paid. Like electricity or paying off your car. Like, you would rather pay off your car, and then you no longer have that bill. But you have to pay electricity to keep your electricity on. So, you know, it's not exactly one-to-one. I'd have to keep thinking. I could probably think of a metaphor, but it's not coming to me at the moment. But something like that. Like, you can pay this off and never have to spend money on it again. Or do this other thing where you're always going to be spending money on it. If you have extra money, would you give it to the electric company or to the car? Like, the car would be better because eventually it's going to be paid off. You're not going to, like, give the electric company more money. I don't know. That's not a good... But you know what I mean. What are we mostly doing with this team? I think, I don't remember. I mean, I know what we're doing, but... So you want to shoot the Chris Hound once on each enemy. If you can. I'm stuck again. It's not going anywhere. have to back all the way out. I'm stuck again. What's going on? This isn't working. There it is. What? Still not working. Huh. That's strange. I was getting stuck. Hey, thanks, Mark, for the 2. Appreciate it, man. You're a legend. I can't remember who all did what today because we had 2 streams, but I see Mark and Anita for sure. Do you get the first starry from... So you get like 1 starry pet each battle, each win you do, and then you get 2 on the last one. But you can also buy them and get it fully ascended. Anyway, let's just play. I'll put a chapter in for it in case anybody else out there is looking for it. I just feel like whenever I put out an epic trial video, it gets it doesn't get very many views. So that's where I was going, like how I was thinking on the live streams. Like when I put out an epic trial video, it gets like barely anything, worse than anything else I could do. So why would people vote for it on a live stream? But hey, I was wrong. Maybe because I do it live. Some people probably just record their best fight. They could have lost and lost and lost and lost and lost, and then they record it. That's the problem with pre-records. You never know. If a person is like well known to be dishonest and a liar and like misguide people and clickbait all the time, what's to say that they're not doing stuff like that when they make a video that's pre-recorded? They could be losing, and then finally they win, and that's the fight they record. When you see me on live stream and I'm winning on my first try, like I know what I'm doing. I'm not just recording the winning fight and then putting it out on YouTube. So maybe that's why. Alright, so the goal here is to shoot Chris Hound once on each enemy if possible. It usually doesn't happen. It usually dies before that happens, but like the best you can. Shoot from the top to the bottom, because you're going to have their armor and life. The more times you do that to the same enemy, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So you want to do it once to each enemy. We got this thing putting brown and blue on the board. We got this guy who's going to change blue to Doomskull and do a little bit of damage. And then this is our summoner, but he's kind of weak because, you know, you'll bring it in, you hope it survives, but you're putting 7 Doomskulls up there for them to hit the new summon with. That's not exactly the strongest. So a lot of the time you'll cast this and then your summon will die immediately, but hey, at least it did something for a second. It's better than nothing. Alright, let's take these skulls because we don't want them to take skulls. And then, dude, where's my car? Isn't that what that's from? And then this will take the yellow. I want the Chris Hound. Yellow and brown. And also teams from people that do pre-records. You never know where they get them. You're not, for me on live stream, you're just watching me make it. It's like a blank screen. And then all of a sudden I make a team live on stream. Like, you never know. With other people. That's what took me so much time with the pre-records. I would have to play the game, make the teams, and then record it. I'm not just finding teams somewhere and copying them and then making a video. That'd be easy. Let's get these skulls. Bang. We got 1, 2, 3. Nope. We still want the Chris Hound. Just not happening. We're just killing them with skulls. Okay, we got skulls in 2 different spots, so they're going to hit me. So I'm going to take this brown. Oh, we got this big time. Look at it all down here. We're going to change every single blue to a Doomskull. It's a great time to cast that. Tons of damage. 2 down. Alright, here we go. Good time to cast this, I think. Unless we have this. Like, if you have this, cast it. Because it's not going to always be a good time. We got it right here. These three are going to turn. You get to do damage and it's still your turn. In this situation, I'm going to take this down here. It's going to explode and then hopefully screw this up so they can't take it up here. You got a big old green. We take the Doom Skull. You know, you could do this, I guess, but let's take this. It'll hopefully blow stuff up. Oh, they still got it. It's alright. Bang. I better cast this before it's worth nothing. And bang. Crush their face in. That was easy. I didn't even have to use the summon. I think on the fight on Monday, I had to, I like lost a troop and had to summon in. I just did a harder fight and lost less troops. But I already have that fully ascended. Autoplay on Epic Trials, that's not a bad strategy. If you have the patience and consistency, you know, just run that auto battle. It's a, you know, they're making you use this team that you probably wouldn't use. It's not like you built the team and leveled up the troops and gave them their traits and this is your team over here. No, it's like the AI built that team. So it's an AI built team facing an AI built team. And like, if you just keep running auto battles, eventually it'll win. It's just like, how much patience do you have? You have to be doing something else. Like, don't be trying to play the game and watching the auto battle. Like, do it while you're doing something else IRL. Because that could be a straight... Like, Mark, when you're not playing the game, run auto battles on Epic Trials. You might come back and be surprised that you won. Anybody out there can run auto battles, and you never know. Like, what's the harm if you're not playing the game anyway, to let it run auto battles on Epic Trials while you're not playing the game? You might come back to a win. And if you come back to a loss, no harm, no foul. You just start it back up again. Just keep trying to go. Keep running them. Yeah, you can run an auto battle. Here, let's change our medals. I think I'm gonna use seasons. That was a lot of skulls. I guess I'll keep going since this is what y'all picked. You see how I can't do anything here? Like, this is dumb. This has never happened before. I guess I'll just push X, though. Nope. Now I can't even do that. What is going on with that? Okay, I can get to it through here. Another little dance you have to do on PlayStation, it's looking like, unless it's just my account. Because look, right now I can do this, right? So I'm going to show you another glitch. Right? I could pick one. If I go here... Oh no, the game's loading now. I can't do nothing. I'm pushing the buttons. Game is all messed up. It always happens after an update. So you always got to find a workaround. You know, that's part of playing this game these days. Yeah. There's usually two ways to get at an event. Unfortunately, we shouldn't have to do that, but over the years you're going to learn. If something doesn't work, you might want to restart your game. You might want to go into the games menu and come back out of it. You might want to try the other way to get to the game mode. Death Dealer weapon's not good, I don't think. What's that's from? I've never, like... I know I can picture it in my head, but I can't remember what it does. But I'm pretty sure it's not like a one you're going to use or anything. Okay, so extra turn there. Let's get these skulls, but let's get some red while we do it. Let's be smart. Or we can get brown while we do it, which might be smarter. Let's get the brown while we do it. For the Chris Hound. Because the sooner you can do the Chris Hound, the better. Right now, we're hitting the first guy with skulls, you know, we're casting spells, blah, blah, blah. The Chris Hound's not going to be as potent. So the sooner you can get it up and cast it, the better. It's more potent. That's why I'm taking yellow and brown whenever there's not, like, skulls or... Oh, here's an extra turn. Yellow and brown. You get purple and red. Alright, we got this guy, but we don't have alignment, so you want to hold it. You're not just going to cast it, because then they're going to get the skulls. They're going to backfire on you. We don't have the alignment anywhere. You want it to get an extra turn. So the way we do that is we either cast this, or we cast this, we put some more blue up there, or we just wait until we have alignment. Okay, let's cast this thing. It's going to half... Let's go here, because I'm scared that I already hit him a couple times. See, now we have alignment. We just waited. We casted a spell that put blue on the board. Now it won't backfire as hard. Got red and yellow. Could take this and just hope we don't get hit back too hard. Or we could cast the Chris Hound and make sure... I'm gonna cast this. Just wanted to make sure I got to use it. Might have been a mistake. About to do this. Come on, baby. Ah. Alright, let's cast this again before it dies. Keep going down the list. We've hit everything once except for the first guy, who's been hit by skulls and everything else, so... Ooh, here we go. Look, alignment's right here. So we cast it. Got an extra turn down here. And... about to do Chris Hound, because it looks like, you know, there's skulls everywhere. He's going to get hit and die, so we might as well cast him. So I think right here. Got an extra turn. He might save his own life. Yep, saved his own life. Oh, now he's dead. So we can do this, though. That'll take 1 or 2 hits. It's getting ouchy. Uh-oh. But they're dead, and I still had a summoner. That could have been bad if they had, like, 2 or 3 enemies still over there, but they only had 1. So I still won. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, y'all. I've already done this one. I've already beat the whole thing, so I'm not going to keep going. And we already did a whole part 1 of this stream. So we're technically an hour 45 in. But thanks for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. It was an easier epic trial week. Yeah, it's not too bad. Thanks for the 2, Mark. I'm going to thumbs that up. Let me catch up in the chat. Yeah, the Discord is great. I mean, you know how I feel about it, but I don't hate it. I like it for, like, all the good information. Puzzle Quest 3 will probably happen after the new account playthrough. That's my plan anyway. I've always wanted to try Puzzle Quest because it's adjacent to this game, the same developers. You would have voted for Underspire if Mark was here? I think he voted for Epic Trials. Learn something new every day, yep. Even I still learn things. Like, this game is crazy, and there's so many things involved with it. There's so many game modes, so many resources, so many troops, so many classes, so many different traits, so many different storms. There's a million heroic gems, like... If you know every single thing about the game, like, that's almost impossible unless you're a developer. You're going to learn something new, even if it's not every day or every week. Like, I probably learn something new every month still. Plus, they put new stuff in every week, so it's almost impossible Like, here's angel gems, here's ghost gems all of a sudden. Here's a new troop that doesn't a circle explode or an X explode. Like, you gotta figure that stuff out. It's not like you're gonna know it before it happens. They add new stuff every week, so it's impossible to like know everything. Like, always, you're not gonna learn everything about the game 2 years ago and still know everything about the game now. Like, they add new stuff all the time. 700 Dragonite away from Diamantina, Sana. That's good. Do you have Stellarix, or is Diamantina your first? Mark says, did you get the first Starry free? Yeah, you get 1 free for each victory. And then you get 2 on the last battle for free for your victory on the 350. The way to get it fully ascended is to buy the offers in between. It's still cheaper than like going through baskets or other means. It's still a cheap half-price pet, even if you buy every single offer as you beat the Epic Trials. It's not like a bad thing to do. It's a good thing to do. But it all depends if you have the gems or not. And if you're playing it the long way or the... Seeing live is better than the tape version. Yeah, I just explained why, too. There could be a shyster, a snake oil salesman. You never know. It's just like a person having VIP 20 and you're taking advice from them. You never know if it's going to work for you being VIP 1 or VIP 2 or free to play, because you're always going to think in the back of your head, well, this guy's VIP 20. He's getting all this extra gold and gems and free wins, and, you know, he's got the Death Knight armor and he gets all the stuff early and free. He's got pay to win stuff. Like, how do I know if what he's telling me is right and going to work for me? It's the same kind of thing, like pre-recorded, which I used to do. I did it the right way, though. I'm not... But you would have to, like, just believe me. Because I could sit there and, like, copy-paste teams out of my guild, or copy-paste teams out of a forum or a Discord, and just, like, make a video real fast. Copy-paste, 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 record. Somebody else's teams that I just found somewhere else. And you would never know if I didn't say it. If I don't say, hey, I got these teams from Discord, or hey, I got these teams from my guild, or hey, I got these teams from whatever, you would never know. You could go to I think there's a channel in the global where people post teams. You can just go copy them and make a video and act like you came up with the team. If you don't tell people, I got this from global. So I would sit there and build them all from scratch and then make a pre-recorded, and it took so long because I'm doing it the right way. You just never know is what I'm saying. Like, they could be building their own teams too. But it's always going to be in the back of my head, like, did this guy actually build this team, or is he just get it somewhere and he's just, like, showing it to me now? And it's not even his team. And he just, like, did the cheap, easy thing. Copy, paste, fire it up, record, bang. You never know. Or anything like that. Doing the Epic Trials, I could sit here all day trying the first Epic Trial and lose, finally win, record it, and then say, this is the strategy to beat the Epic Trials. But I'm still using this, but my strategy just lost 9 out of 10 times. But I'm recording the one time it actually worked, and I'm showing it to people like that's what they should do too. And then they're going to be lose. Now you see me on my first try, my strategy works. I lose no troops. This is what you should do, because you're watching me do it live. You have there's nothing you should be, like, doubting. Right? It could be, you could record somebody else's gameplay and then put it on your channel and act like it's yours. That's how bad pre-recorded is. I could have somebody else playing the game with the controller that's better than me. I could record it and then just put it on like it's me, and just record my voice over it. That's how stinky and weird pre-recorded could get if somebody was a snake oil salesman weirdo. But on live stream, you could say, hey, do this right now, and I would do it. You know what I mean? And you would watch me do it my first try, not my 15th try, and just record the 15th try, and then everybody else is going to be failing 14 times. Like, that's not good advice. I want to see the advice where it works the first time the guy, this is how you do it. Bang, I just did it, and I won on my first try. That's good advice. Mark says, my doctor's son plays Elden Ring, and his son beat it in 72 hours? Beat it in 72. Yeah, man. Elden Ring is. I've been watching some people play it on you. If you pick the right stuff and the right spells and like the right, you can like do some crazy damage and kick some butt. Like I almost want to play it again so I can actually look up some stuff and like get some cool stuff. I was like going through it blind. There were so many more cool spells I could have got that I just didn't know about. So many amulets and crazy summons that just beat. There's some summons in Elden Ring that can beat bosses by themselves. You go get this summon and you just like cast it, and then you just stand there and watch them win. That's how awesome some of them are. I was playing blind, so I couldn't go like get all the awesome stuff. Now I kind of want to go see what's up. Watch a movie while you do auto battles on Epic Trials. Yep. Yeah, you can reorder your team too. Freezing on Draxum. Yep. Yeah, the chatathon is not tomorrow, but the next day. So tomorrow we're gonna do like Bounty or whatever it is. Same time, same place. And then Saturday's the special live stream where I'm gonna start super early and hopefully go super long and rant a little bit more because we have more time, and I'll go crazy and my brain will turn to pudding. You're so close, Sana. Diamantina first. Hey, if you got 5 out of... Like, I think we've already discussed it, and that's the right move for you. So, that's awesome. You're almost there. And Diamantina's only like a nut hair. Yeah, Stellarix is awesome and amazing and definitely better, but Diamantina is great to have. And is going to really do... You're going to see, like, it's great. It's going to crush stuff in one hit a lot of the time, and really fun to use and still awesome. If Stellarix wasn't in the game, everybody would be using Diamantina. So you're going to get to use Diamantina for a couple months until you get Stellarix. It's going to be useful, too. Teomir is here. First timer, does Explorer tier level increase the drop of higher trait stone? Oh, man, I think so. I think so, because you get to the boss chests quicker, and you get, like, a guaranteed boss, like, if nothing else. If nothing else, you're getting to the boss chests quicker, and I'm pretty sure you get the trait stone. Like, don't you guaranteed get a trait stone from, like, the mini-boss or the boss chest? I haven't farmed trait stone in such a long time. I have a video on it, though, if you want to... It's, like, a really old video about farming trait stones. That's, like, one of my best videos, like, highest viewed. But I think just the fact that you get to the mini-bosses and the boss chests quicker if you do Explore 12 would, and then in turn, give you more trait stones faster because they're, like, guaranteed at a certain fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, in the chat. I haven't trait stone farmed in a long time. What I would recommend is stacking up your glory and then waiting, not waiting, but, like, also, like, to supplement if you're farming trait stones. Stack up your glory and then go to the glory shop each week. And right here, you can buy as many as you want. Like, Arcane Blood is this week, so that'd be like your Miraji Queen. There's several other, like Megavore maybe, Captain McCall. Like, and then next week we'll have a different one. And then the week after that, you have a different one. The week after that, it's based on the kingdom. So, depending on which one you need, like, if you need one that's not appearing for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, then yeah, go farm it. But if it's coming through next week, just save up your glory and buy it here. You can get as many as you want. And you get keys and gold, too, and what else are you going to use your glory for? Hopefully nothing. That's what I recommend. Like, I might go farm if it's like... I need Leprechaun. I need this trait stone for Leprechaun right now, and the trait stone's not going to be in there for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Then yeah, I would go farm them. I don't know. I hope I helped with that. Yoke says I'll try to do an hour a day for Dragonite gnomes. Huh. Yeah, they'll pop up every once in a while, but the best time is definitely the Vault event and then doing your dungeon. If you want to do extra, though, there you go. It's not a bad idea. Sana posts teams all the time for folks on Global. Yeah, I think there's like a whole channel devoted to it. So if I wanted to be a scummy weirdo like channel, I could go to that Global channel immediately on Monday, copy paste the team and make a video, and then just act like it's mine. Are the rings any good to play with from the dragons? Boss fight equals trait stone guaranteed, so yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Warrens too, yeah. If you need the yellow-green trait stone, you can do the Warrens. It's the only faction in the underworld that has a trait stone as its reward. And it's yellow-green, which... there is a decent amount of troops that use it. You know, Arachnian Weaver, potentially. Eye of Argus, potentially. Oh, wait. Never mind. But Arachnian Weaver, you know, Aquaticus. This is for the Warrens, if you... It's the only faction that gives a trait stone. Holy Saint Astra for your 50% start for humans. You know, Luna for her little explode. Urskula for the 50% start for Urska. Tannenbaum for the entangled skull damage. You know? Child of Summer. Etc. Another way to get trait stones, yeah. The Warrens. So explore, you can click on the trait stone, first of all. If you need it. Go to your inventory. Which one do I need? First thing you want to figure out. You just go find it in here. And say you need this one. You just click on it. It'll tell you which place to go do explore in. Click on that. It takes you there. And then bang, you're exploring for that trait stone. Level 1, you do more battles quicker, but level 12, you'll get to the boss chest faster, and that's like a guaranteed trait stone. So I think that the technique is 12, if possible. But if you can't do 12, you know, you're still farming trait stones if you're doing 1. Alright, I better get out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining me today. Mark, Sauna, Crisp, Anita, Yoke the Ham. We got Sauna, we got Mark, we got Tiamir. We got Beg for Mercy, Des the Enforcer. If I missed any questions, just retype them up. We got Mark, we got Sauna, we got Mark with the 2, you're a legend. Got Beg, we got Yoke, we got Sauna. I hope I don't lose my voice this Saturday. I just had a weird feeling like right now with my voice. King G City. Good to see ya. Yoke the Ham. Sauna. Beg for Mercy. I better start today like taking care of it. I always wait too long and forget. This guy was here. CCPC Mr. Z. Mr. ZZ. Camelot. Beg for Mercy. Yoke the Ham. Sauna. Des. And yeah, this is part 2, so some things aren't going to be correct. But Anita gifted and Mark with the 2. Chad, I think, gave 2, and maybe Sauna gifted. If I had to guess, that'd be... But yeah, Crisp Purpose is here. He has a channel too. If you didn't already know that, go check him out. Go subscribe to Crisp Purpose. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the bounty event. Same time, same place. I'm shooting for 9:30, but you know how it's been lately. Like, stuff crashes, blah, blah, blah. I suck. But have a good day. You're the best. Peace out. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.